Hello and welcome to Spirit Island Saturdays, where spirits are Saturdaying on islands. Wait, that doesn't sound right at all. Joining us today, Logic Dolphin and Seamus the Hug Monster.
Hello.
So we are going to play some Spirit Islands. But of course, as usual, Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Spot of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, and Spirit Island, and Sentinels of Earth Prime, all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. So we are on thematic map with France 4 to be exact. And the gods have given me Sharp Fangs and Thunder Speaker, and Seamus has chosen Shrek and Lightning.
Actually, the gods gave me Keeper.
What is his real name? No one knows. He goes by the name Shrek. I forgot to look through the France card. TLDR towns. Alright, so I get to place my presence in a land with Dahan. Spread out or try to beat up East 3 right away? I think beating up East 3
Hello,
right away is
Licky.
cool. Oh, I don't have the chat window open. I should probably open it. Oops. Also, I have another presence to add. In a land with beasts. In a land with beasts. Okay.
Yeah. That way, even when you're not there, you'll get to accrue points.
I kind of like putting this as far away as possible, just so I have like the most visibility of the board. So I'm gonna go in West 10. And I chose well because they are exploring the mountains. However, mountains are pretty trash against France. Are we losing right away because they're building like 15 towns? Well, they are currently building 14 towns, so we could just lose right away if we do nothing. Mountains is definitely not a good start against France. So the France card says, after invaders explore into a land that had no buildings, add an explorer there. Slave Rebellion exists. Under the top 3 cards, the event deck. After invaders build on a land with 2 explorers or more, replace all but 1 explorer there with an equal number of towns. During setup, add a town to the highest number of land without towns, as well as a town to land 1. And whenever invaders build a coastal city, add a town to the adjacent land with the fewest towns. Also, we have a limit of 7 towns per player. Invaders win if they cannot ever place a town. And the escalation. After exploring, pick a land in the shown terrain. If it has a building, add a blight, otherwise add a town. So, yeah, as I said, TLDR towns. So, like, there are 15 towns building. Or 14 towns building, my bad. But, like, things could just stop 2 of them in, like, East 8. Actually, Northeast 7 is even better. That's, like, 4 towns right there, right? Yeah. Stopping that build is probably prudent. It doesn't always solve it, but it does stop 4 towns, which is huge.
I'm pushing the 2 Dahan out of West 8. Is there anyone in particular you want them to go?
Out of West 8? Well, if you put them in... If you put at least one of them into East 8, then sudden ambush kills one of them, or kills the 2 explorers there. And yeah, keeping them together seems wise. That solves that one. So that stops 6 towns already. So that's almost half the towns. So with fangs, I mean, I could do damage with the ranging hunt. I don't like doing it on turn 1 because I have to like play my 2 plant cards, and if I do that, then I don't have prey on the builders, which means I can't stop Northeast 7. So I can't actually do that this turn. But I do have to get Raging Hunt, but I will if I just take an animal and then play prey. But I'm always clicking between power cards, so I'm gonna do that. Minor. Interesting. Not very good elements. Animated rack root's the closest to being the best, but it doesn't have an animal. But I mean, I have like 2 animals in my checks. It's not that big of a deal. Jungle Sands defend 4 is not good when they're building mountains. Jungle Sands blight removal. The only blight to start with is East 3. I mean, I could just take animated rack root because it adds wilds, which is good for keeper. Here are the 3 monsters. Has an extra effect if there's beasts, but only 1 fear. Always be growing. I don't know that I'm going to convert to beasts just yet. How far is this presence? Range 3. I can hit any jungle with this. I can't hit this beast here, right? Oh, I can't. Because that's range 3. Okay, cool. I was looking from here, but that's faster. Okay. I'm just gonna plot myself over in northwest 4. Because that's like the farthest removed from most things right now. It's gonna be prey and terrifying chase actually, because that solves Northeast 7. Okay. So I stop the build and I push all the explorers out. Okay, and then Thunder Speaker, if you're gonna do sudden ambush, you want energy, so you're gonna take this option.
When you're pushing all those guys out of Northeast 7, Murder Bird will have Raging Storm next turn.
Okay. So try to put them in a spot where you are going to use Raging Storm. Keep the Dahan army for this one, I guess. I have the animal, so I could manifest. That would be gather 2, push 1. I don't think I need manifestation for this turn. Because I'll probably just throw Words of Warning in a spot where I'm going to push the Dahan anyway. Words of Warning? And then next turn... Sorry, Voice of Thunder, and then next turn Words of Warning and Manifestation. Gives me 2 sun and a fire next turn. Seems like a good combo. Only downside is that I don't have Voice of Thunder alongside Manifestation, but I guess that's fine. Alright. think I need to actually gather those. I'm just leaving my army together. They built 14 towns yet. They stopped 2 of them. And now I do this part. Do I want to gather this beast first? Probably leave it alongside the town, and ranging hunt next turn could be useful.
Wait, that was foolish.
Oops.
Can we go back?
Yep. I saw you request the undo after I did things.
So the Tudahan in West 7.
Yeah?
No, wait, hold on. You've cleared out that. So if I push those guys into... Sorry. If I push the 2 guys from East 8 into West 10...
Yep, that's fine.
Wait, no, I'll only be doing 2 damage. That will... they're building a city.
Well, if you were to kill the town...
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many are you pushing?
2.
I mean, I could... Oh, but this is only a... You're using...
Range 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I could put another one in there, but you can only push 2. Got it. I could just throw the defend into West 10 if you kill the town, and then I use defend 3. In that case, I do want to be in East 8 then. So let me go back. So that now I'm range 1 from West 10, and now I can do Words of Warning.
Well, you can always go in with the Dahan.
Yep. Cool. I think I'll have to finish using powers again. That's how you hit it, but if you hit it and then someone else uses the power, even though it still has your icon on it, you have to click it again. So I've found. I'm not sure if that bug has been reported. I could report the bug. I could also not report the bug and make John mad. All right, jungles. We have 5 towns on the card. Sure hope we're not losing the towns. They are building 8 towns. So where does that put us for... We're destroying a town in West 10. We killed a town Northeast 6. So... we need to destroy 1 more town in order to not lose the game. So, oh yeah, where were you gonna... You're doing a Raging Storm. Where were you planning on doing that?
Anywhere range 1 from Northeast 6.
Anywhere range 1 from Northeast 6. Okay.
No, if you want to hunt everything out of Northeast 7, okay. If you want to put more stuff into Northeast 7, and I can just kill everything there.
Unfortunately,
well,
my Terrifying
the
Chase is range 0, and I'm in Northeast 7 right now.
Okay. So wherever you go within range is only going to add 1 extra guy. So I'd say go East 6.
I mean, you are growing next turn, right?
Yes. That's fair. My next growth is intended to be Northwest 7.
West 7, okay. Yeah, it's not really any better. Okay. So you said East 6?
Yeah.
You could also push a Dahan. I'm pushing a total of 4, so it's 3 explorers, and it could be 1 Dahan. But there's not really a place I can throw that Dahan that would do really anything, right? Because you don't have defense. Yeah, I'll push that explorer. I don't want to deal with death by Dahan. Okay. We do still have an issue of 8 towns versus 7 to place. So we still have to kill a town somewhere, somehow. And I guess lightning kills towns by existing, but
I won't be killing a town next turn.
you'll hit your innate.
Won't hit it.
You won't hit it?
Nope. I won't have the energy for it or the card plays.
Oh. Well, if you would if you hit your growth option 3. But that
Actually,
doesn't
that's
put
fair.
the sacred site down, which I know. The problem is that none of us. Actually, that's not true. I can kill a town with fangs with my innate next turn. Okay. Where do I want my Dahan to be then? We're defending West 10. Prepping for East 3 is a bit foolish when that's not really of concern. I could try to get stuff into East 1. Main issue is that my gather is gather 2, push 1. So I can't really get too many things because I'm only in East 4 and East 3 and also West 10, but that's like I'm looking at East 1 really. But that's a bit far away. I will have another gather 2, push 2 next turn. I guess I could like do something like this. Kind of awkward, but that sort of works. I was clicking this. These options are even worse than last time because there's no animal or plant. Use of ambushes though is defend 4 and a land with Dahan. But yeah, I'm kind of trapped because I do have to play 2 animal cards, so I can't actually play this next turn. The help for next turn probably hits Northeast 3. Try it. I guess actually, no. I just thought that I have Fire in the Sky, and this is France. We have Slave Rebellion, so maybe that's the savior. Okay, that's a bit better. I do have the energy to play my 2 cards right now, but if I do this growth option, then I'm not gonna have energy next turn, so I'm just gonna click this. The usual dilemma with Thunder Speaker, where it's like I could forego energy this turn and put 2 presents down, but then I'm screwed next turn for energy when I reclaim, so This is range 1 anywhere. I'm just gonna focus on the army. So with Fire in the Sky, I want Sacred Sites, but I'm not playing it this turn, so I don't need to put the Sacred Site this turn. Do I want to convert Beasts somewhere? If I convert the Beasts in Northeast 5, I stop that build. So it kills the town and stops the build. That's pretty good. So... be these 2 cards. That's funny. I'm playing all my animal cards. Oh, because I haven't picked an animal card from Hours yet. That's awkward.
Do either of your guys want Lightning Spoon?
It does stop a build if I go fast.
Okay, which one?
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry, I shouldn't say it stops a build. It stops a town. So we are now at 7 towns. Have to be fleeing. Just add beasts. Beasts are stocks, or as they refer to in parlance, stonks. When exploring, once per board, place a town instead of an explorer. We lost! Yay! Because they're putting 4 extra towns than anticipated. On each board, add beasts to a land without blade that has town. During Ravage, and every land defend 1 per Dahan. Okay.
Does the beast placement matter then?
We're losing. I mean, unless like the defend per Dahan means that we're killing a town that we weren't killing otherwise, but I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'm in danger. Oh, and they built a coastal city, so they're adding a town. I missed that also. Doesn't matter because we've lost, but I definitely think thematic France is terrible. Actually, there is one less town because wilds. Yay, we did it! Well, at
Well,
least we
that
didn't
was
lose on
fast.
turn 1.
And getting mountains as the first card is pretty rough.
Yeah.
New game or try again?
New game.
New game.
Second wave.
Noms, apparently.
You could do 4 spirits again, but probably not thematic. Or, ooh, L-shape. Ooh.
Do you have a preference between shadows and lightning?
Do you want to do lightning again?
No, I think I'm going to go green.
Yes, better to save the energy and go green. I'll take shadows. Shadows to go alongside Earth to balance out the lack of fear. Did we lose?
How did you say?
We did not lose. The invaders forfeited. It was weird. The event card said, "You win." No, we lost. Or yes, yes, we lost. That word. Yeah, going regular with France 4 seems better. I don't know. On one hand, like, I guess it's a difficulty thing. Like, the game's harder on a thematic board. On the other hand, I feel like France just doesn't work on the thematic map. Like, if you roll mountains, you've basically lost. Plus, in general, there's just more land types. Or more lands, period. Because it's like, what, 11 per board? 10 or 11 per board?
10.
10? Yeah, so...
There's 2 extra lands per board.
So on average, they're placing... Or they're doing more stuff, I guess. I mean, I guess they don't immediately see every land. So technically, when they explore, they might not hit everything, but I don't know. Okay. Sands. It's only 5 towns, and we have 16 left. That is so much more manageable. All right. So I'm down here. These are my 2 guys down here. So, and potential for D7 to be defended. I could block the build and then just put Sacred Site there next turn to defend that. Otherwise, I'm playing Draw the Fruitful Earth to gather more Dahan into there for guard the healing land plus Sacred Site to defend that. Feels like that's better use of resources. You're probably gaining energy shadows because you're energy starved early on. Mantle of Dread? I mean, it is ocean. The only coastal sands are C2 and B3, and there's no one in B3, and C2 is not building a town, so... On the other hand, if Earth gets proliferated, then I could Mantle of Dread out of D4, and that stops that ravage. But I'm hijacking your turn.
Proliferation is there for whoever needs it. It's not hugely good for ocean at the moment.
I just need to be Sacred Site to stop C6. I'm gonna play a fire card, which is good because that's Mantle, and then probably not a fire card, so Favors. Stop C6. I will defend this. That's a question mark right now. And that's a question mark.
I will be able.
Actually,
I
I
will
don't have
defend.
to. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. You will what?
I will defend C2 next turn
Okay, cool.
with Ocean.
So if I put Dahan in there, then that kills everything in there. Unless you want to leave
Yep.
the stuff in there, but in a 4-player game,
No, no,
Ocean
it's
is
fine. In a
quite the...
four-player game, there's plenty of cities to go nom on.
Yeah. Yeah, so I could already hit D7 with Guard the Healing Land because I have a Sacred Site in D8. So I don't have the perfect stillness in D7. I could actually just grow into D4 and be Mountable Dreaded. So that solves that. I do perfect stillness D7, but I can get Sacred Site in D4 for next turn. My next turn is going to be Healing Land and draw. Plus 2 energy, gonna be up 5, yeah. Okay.
So proliferating Earth, yes.
He doesn't need to be proliferated now. Shadows probably benefit the most, being able to get +1 energy faster.
I didn't want to do that. I want to nom the other one in B3.
Uh-oh. You want to go back?
No, I done that because A4 already has Blight in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Stop the blade.
Yeah. Well, stop a cascade. And...
Well, yeah, but that also stops a blade. The cascade is merely an extra blade.
Um,
Next turn is 6 towns, so we're not losing yet.
that was a complete doofus again.
What happened?
Done the flow, and I didn't have a Sacred Site.
Oh,
Oh well.
we need an emote for that. Each brush stem the flow, which is just a picture of Seamus with a sacred site over his head. Alright. I can't see. Yeah, I can gain a power here. And since I have +1 energy innate, that's a lot easier to do. My goal is what? Moonfire? Nope, no moonfires. Womp womp. However, the ocean is a land without invaders. Unfortunately, the only ocean is C0 that I can hit. And that doesn't stop builds. However, I can hit C6 with this. It doesn't drown, but it does stop the builds in C5. Is the thought. I think I like that. I want the sacred sites now. I don't have visibility to see it, but I can put a sacred site over like here someday. That's fine. That stops that. I have concealing shadows. Is there a Sands Ravage that's at risk? I guess like A7 or B3. I can concealing shadows. Oh, I can't because I don't have energy. Never mind. Never mind. I don't have energy. But I could if I just don't play Crops Wither. Crops Wither is not doing much, or it's not really doing anything. It hits my innate, but my innate's not actually going to do anything either. Okay, so I'm going to save the energy then. If I'm saving the energy, I might as well take energy track this turn, actually. Okay. Interesting play. So now I have millions of energy. So going back to what I was saying, I could Concealing Shadows one of those two lands to make the Dahan not take damage. Doesn't defend, but it does save the Dahan.
A2, sorry, A7, I'd say.
Okay. Oh. Oh. I was like, why is there nothing happening? It's because I minimized this earlier, and that's what I was saying. Okay. On each board, choose a sacred site, gather and explore, add an explorer. On each board, add disease to jungle wetland with the most buildings. On each board, remove blight from a land of at least 2 Dahan. Okay. So, C1, or actually all of board C, rather. D. And 4B, okay. The D whatever guy's dying, so
that prevents build.
C2's dying, D6 is dying, so I don't want to gather into C1s. D5 makes a build, it's going to be C4. Interesting, because the order actually mattered there. The D8 guy wasn't there before. I'm gonna. I don't know if there wasn't a button for choose for me, was there?
No.
Okay. I'll send feedback on that.
The mountain jungle.
All right. Disease to jungle wetlands with the most buildings. Stops a city. Sure. Oh, because this is wait. Is it? Wait, why do we have a choice here?
I'm not sure.
There isn't even a choose for me button. The event card didn't say something about this, right? Oh, because of a coastal city? Oh, I guess I see. Okay. Fair enough. Gonna do mountains. Maybe, why would that matter? I guess, like, oh, I see. Because, like, if there were two adjacent wetlands and one was coastal and building a city, then you could have put a town into the land, into the next wetland, and that would produce that wetland to make a city. So that makes sense. Okay. I was like trying to think like, what event card is this? But it's not an event card. It's just France 4. All right, 12 towns, building 11. All right, things getting slightly scary, but not dire yet. I put myself into here so I could target the ocean, but they're not even on board D, so that does nothing. Rituals next turn. I'm gonna be ritualing to stop one of the jungles. We probably want A3 to build. It looks like you're set up to deal with that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
I have no idea at the moment.
Scout you guys there. Let's get rid of the singleton. Each Dahan deals damage to a different invader. Well, that would stop A3 if we wanted. I'm gonna click this one, and then we can decide what we want to do with that later.
Okay, so that's taken care of.
Major.
That's taken care of. That's
Take major
taken care
next
of.
turn, I think. Was my hope to be able to hit my innate this turn? I don't know. Gathering the Explorer stops a build. Scour the land versus France? Honestly, not a bad idea. Because this land's gonna play anyway, so let's just kill everything. How about that? Range 1? I could just make sure the sacred site still exists, but it's not. I guess it's CC3. Okay, so that's solved. You have A3 sorted? Yeah, you have Call of the Deeps. Okay. So I have Veil. What is Veil doing? I have no idea. Let's see, if that's at 2 and that's at 1 and they build a town. 2, 4, 5. Alright, that sorts E1. Wait, how many Dahan need to be in there? 3. Okay, no, it doesn't sort because there's only 2 Dahan in there and I can't get more. I mean, I can if I use Veil to push Dahan, but then there's still a town in D1. Are there any coastal cities building, by the way? Gotta be mindful of this from now on. Okay, no. So what am I gonna Veil? I could Veil to stop the build in B8 if you so wanted. Because that's a diagonal.
Sorry, you're looking at Veil the Knight's Hunt?
Yeah, like I could do it to stop the build in B8. Use it to kill a lot of explorers in D7 for no reason. Damage things in D1 to combo it with rituals. Not all exciting options, or rather none of them are exciting options. So
Yeah, I kind of don't have an opinion. Do B8.
okay.
Means I can probably take care of A8 next turn.
Cultural assimilation. Rude. Does that make us lose the game? It doesn't look like it. But also beast steal damage. And also reckless offensive. Hey, this actually stops some builds. I shouldn't say stop some builds, but rather stop some towns. That said, I was gonna kill all the towns with Scour the Land anyways, so that didn't really do much.
On each board you have these two buildings. Destroys.
Oh, D1. Oh, that stops a build! Yay! Your card. Remove Explorer from a land with Dahan. Great work, team.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
it wasn't wetlands building. What am I talking about? Oh my god.
Where did that town in A2 come from?
The town in A2?
Yeah, I thought it was just an explorer and city there.
It was hiding behind the check mark, maybe? Or no, was there a Dahan in there?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, cultural assimilation. They got Jeff Dugand. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking I'm gonna do rituals in D1 because that made sense to me. Because I was like, hey, they're building wetlands, but no, they're ravaging wetlands. But I also was aware they're building jungles, so apparently I was thinking they're just only building this turn. I am a Spirit Island novice. Also, stage 2. Did we? Wait, not choose for me. Oh, we have 8 towns on the card, right? That's fine. All right. So mountains. So yeah, this doesn't make it late. I'm just gonna scour the land here and move on. Huh? Yeah, for some reason I was thinking my rituals was gonna go in D1. I don't know why. There's not really any Dahan in the mountains next to Earth, so this ritual's kind of silly now. It's gonna go here. Because really, I don't know what else. Actually, that beasts in D3 actually stopped me from losing a presence there, because I'm so smart. Oh my god. I'm so smart. Any lands with Dahan that have buildings in them that I should consider? It doesn't look like it. I guess like A7. But they're also ravaging C1. I'm gonna beat this guy and then something will happen there, I'm sure. I have so much energy. Land thrashes? Grant Hatred is fire and moon, which is all my elements. But also kind of a weak effect with if there's not that much blight in a target land or strife, which we don't have control over. Actually, this is hold on. This is the turn for Slave Rebellion, and we have like Hello, feed me some wah. Yeah, we're not set up for slave rebellion at all. I guess A7. All right, A7 is gonna be slave rebellion. Did that's our that's how good we are at this game. Am I clicking Winds of Rust because it's the only thing that makes sense? This is also a thing that deals damage based on Blade. There's not really that much Blade. Is there going to be much Blade? There's gonna be that much Blade. Burn Flood, but I can't afford it.
Hmm.
I'm clicking this one and you can't stop me. So what I can do is Concealing Shadows to gather the 2 explorers into the ocean. I know you have a check mark there, but I'm not sure. Oh, because you have Encompassing Ward, that's why. Okay. D3 is a coastal city. That's gonna be an eyeball. I should probably be using Veil the Night's Hunt to push Dahan for Slave Rebellion. So if I could reach C2, which I can already. Okay. So that will be a Slave Rebellion target then. That stops the coastal city as well, which is great.
Right, so, the only ravage you need to deal with is D2.
The only ravage I need to deal with? What if we just
Yep.
don't deal with it?
That's entirely an option, but I've got the other 3 covered.
The only ravage you need to deal with is D2. There's nothing in D2. It is not of import. But I mean, I do have Winds of Rust. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 becomes 8, and that's not enough actually. But Slave Rebellion adds a strife to a town, right? Yeah. So technically we could stop D2, but why?
Okay. Have fun doing other stuff.
I mean, we still, like, as long as, if that's the only ravage, the island's still healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more interested in trying to stop as many builds as possible. So if I'm gonna Veil the Night's Hunt to get C2 into C3, then I still have Perfect Stillness, so what would I be Perfect Stillnessing? Ideally something to stop as many towns as possible.
D5?
Yeah. There's not, I guess no individual land is producing 1,000,000 towns. So stopping the city in D5 is okay. And I can get a sacred site in there to block the ravage. Or I could Mantle of Dread. What about Shadow's base power? Could we use that to great effect? Maybe not. Any jungle with Dahan that wants that? No. Because the only one would be D2. I'll play these, I think. That will work on C3. Thing is, if I gather, it's a C0. I think they get destroyed before they drown. I think. Maybe? I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Go back. You're from the right one, Seamus.
We did it! On an inland land on each board, replace explorers with towns. No! That screw us. It's close. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't quite screw us because they're already like, oh no, we perfect stillness D5. What did you do? What was the choice?
I done A5.
A5? You could have
Yeah.
done A6 because that was already going to turn into a town anyway.
Yes, but that stops it building a city.
Fair point. Yeah, I just had this moment of realization. It's like, hey, if they're going to convert an explorer into a town anyway, you could just do it. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If you do that, they will build a city. Which is technically one less town. But it is a city. I guess D8 is defended. No, it's not. Ooh, these are both bad choices now, actually. Because if I do D8, that's not defended. If I do D5, that's not defended. I have to do something extra now. I do have crops. Not quite. I have Mantle of Dread, so it's actually not as bad as I think. Do this one still. we losing? Nope, we have enough. Pushing from a land with Dahan. Each player may push. So we could actually stop C3. Stop A6. Stop B7. Basically, which lands do you want to stop? Because I will just follow your decision. Fear card. Skip the lowest numbered land matching the invader card. Ravage because I guess it's thinking there's a cascade.
No, it's because I can stop them, I think. Yeah.
No, it's because of the cascade.
Okay.
Oh wait, the event card said don't ravage and lands with disease. Yes! Hey Seamus, I solved D2.
Yay! This is if it has no.
Oh yeah, Coastal City.
Yeah.
Oh man. So it's actually good we stopped those builds because we would have lost. Because we keep forgetting about the Coastal City builds. And technically, we also have to be mindful of the fact that the escalation is a thing. For instance, I think, yeah, we have to do a cascade somewhere. Or not a cascade, we have to place Blight, which is then a cascade, is what it is. Because we only have 3 towns, we can only put 3 towns down. But there are 4 boards. You don't have to be a mathematician to understand that 4 is greater than 3.
So on board B, we can do it into B5. We can put it down to B5. But we have to cascade. We have to put a blight down somewhere.
Yeah. And either way, it's going to be a cascade, which is going to then blight the island. So, do we blight it first?
Because we can put 1 into C2. Oh, sorry, no, that would be a town.
Yeah, the only lands with towns have blight in them, so it's going to be a cascade.
Okay, I'm going to put the cascade A4 then.
No, because the only other option for B3 would be into B0, and that would be losing an ocean presence. Immediately on each board, lose the game. Well, it also could have very easily been the one that said on each board remove a town and
add a town and city to it.
Yeah, we're placing 4 towns, but we only have 3 to place, so we've lost.
Oh, okay.
Yay! We got pranced again!
But we always win!
Clearly we lost because we didn't consider the Slave Rebellion, so it's... If we had done the Slave Rebellion, well, we still would have lost, but we would have lost after the Blight card. Like, we could have, like, if we had placed, if we had done another Blight, then we were placing 2 towns on the Explorer, or on the Escalation, and then there was 1 town. Yeah, we had 3 towns too few, but we did Slave Rebellion in 2 of the lands, so we could have only stopped 2 more. So, yeah. Kind of icky. Yeah, so I do think, yeah, we have like less than an hour before we have to call it, so I vote not for Spirits, but we vote Blitz France 4.
We will beat France 4 today!
Alright.
Even though I do have to apply cheat for murder bird.
So I'm not gonna read this scenario. Put me here. So with Blitz, they get an extra action, which means that they're going to build and do a second Explorer, which means they immediately Ravage, but our slow powers can be fast. Or our slow powers are fast. And our fast powers have an energy refund. And if you're lightning, then all your powers are fast and you always get an energy refund. Also, we placed an extra Explorer because Blitz. That's fantastic. We might lose again. Why is this a choice? Not a coastal city. Is it just any city makes it make you click? Seems weird. We only have 3 towns on the card.
Fine.
With Blitz, spam card plays, that's all I know. That doesn't quite solve B4, B1, B4, whatever. Guess I could do this instead. Oh, but like, I don't really have a slow phase though. Yeah, it's better though. Has to be, right? I don't know. Oh, you're not lightning spooning me? Okay. If you were, I would have had to wait. Are we losing? Nope. Although Coastal City! One town left. You know, I don't think Blitz is good for France either.
Apparently not.
I think it's bad because of the extra floor. I mean, like, I don't know. I think if we'd done Blitz on the thematic map, then you would lose before you could even start the game, is the fun fact. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think we can win. I think we've lost. I'm actually at, yeah, I'm at 2 energy right now. Can't afford major. The ocean is a land without invaders. Want to click that?
We have lightning spoon this time.
Okay. not gonna be able to drown everything.
Just drown as much as you can.
But here I could drown. I am gonna have one Earth. Drown a town. And it's gonna be from B1.
Ooh, typhoon on me.
We probably should push that Dahan just so it's not a singleton.
Okay.
+1 damage. Disease. Remove blight. Stops it down. Oh, so the decisions were sort of forced. Not really forced, but. Alright, we have 3 towns.
Um,
Oh, this is extra explore, my bad. I clicked the wrong one. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Does it matter? I'm acting like it doesn't matter. But, like, we haven't lost yet. I mean, we only have 1 town on the card, and we're building 6 towns. But, you know. Cast down?
sure. I mean, we're doing your board because that's the logical place to do it, but yeah, go ahead.
I only have 3 plays and no, like, I probably have the elements. No, I don't have the sun.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Hey, it'll still wipe out D3, which is a problem at the moment. Or B2.
I would rather get rid of as many towns as possible, so D3 would be it. But it's not Strangling Firevine because there are no. Oh no, there is B3. Never mind. But I'm not in B3. Insatiable Hunger. Well, I'm gonna lose the Sacred Site in D2, but I will have it in B0. And D5 is at range. I can't cast down board D because lightning will lose all presence.
Yes, but he can do board B.
I also
can't
can't.
do.
I can't hit the threshold anyway. So
Do you want lightning spoon?
sorry. So no, I can hit D3 with it without the threshold. I can't hit the threshold, so that's a moot point. I can lit down the road, but not now. What were you asking me?
Do you want lightning spoon this time?
I haven't decided what major I'm taking yet. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
If I did insatiable hunger into D5, there are neighboring beasts? No. Also kills the Dawn in D5. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's rude. Alright. Sea monsters? On one hand, sea monsters does kill D3 as well. And it's sea monsters. The lightning spoon would give me an energy refund for that. Can drown a city if I did this. Except my small land dwellers doesn't do anything. I'll go ravage, lol. I'm not really doing anything about that, but
Oh, if nothing else, that's all the land dwellers can eat the explorer in B2.
sure. Are you doing anything about D2? Thundering? No, you don't have city destruction.
No.
So I guess I'm drowning the city in D2. Okay. And I have to play that in order to get the moons. Okay. Alright. You're gonna be title boonded, by the way. So, I don't know if it matters.
Okay.
Jeff Dugan! Hey! Actually, the Jeff Dugan event is great because it gets rid of cities. Funny. That solved that ravage, by the way. So great. Alright, skip and explore. Do not explore. We're blighting the island. Let's do this one first, just because. Island is blighted. It's this one.
You're not saying blight card.
Are we shuffling the deck?
John. So add town and city. What's it? Immediately on each board, add one town and city to an inland land with no towns or cities.
So
Oh, that's annoying.
No, you can hit D6 because it's not ravaging because they've already like since the land is empty, they've already like sort of ravaged there, and I hit B8 before we did anything else, so I can hit B8.
It's got a cascade out of B4. I would suggest one of the coastal lands.
B1. Or you can place one town. Well, you can't place a town. And I can only place a town.
Probably on the coast. Yay, reclaim loop. Ooh. Yeah, that's obviously the best card there. So I presume you're taking care of B2.
Huh. I don't know how yet. I can just cleansing floods it. That works. Kind of losing my earth cards. Whoops. Actually, if I'm dealing with B2, then I'm not dealing with any of the builds. Like, if I were to Cleansing Floods B5, that would stop 4 towns. Which, bear in mind, we're putting 7 towns down.
Yeah, I really need an off turn to do presence placement.
I have Grasping Tide. What am I talking about? I can defend. Duh. Duh. I have Entrancing Apparitions, but does that do anything? The answer might surprise you. There aren't even any coastal explorers. Weird. Oh yeah, Slave Rebellion. Feels like I'm just not playing at high level tonight.
I know the feeling.
On each board with invaders, add blight to an inland land. You can prevent this by destroying 3 presents from each board. Invaders do not ravage on lands with disease strife. Each player may push and explore a town from a land with Dahan. I mean, we can just place the blight. Unless you want to destroy presents for some reason.
No, I don't want to destroy presents. I only have 4 on the board. Each player may push 1 from a land with the hand. We'll find there. So there's only 2 places we can do this from, D5 and B8. Want the guy to stay in D5 to die in the Ravage.
Yep.
So the town in B8.
Put it in
Do you want
B6
to?
maybe?
I was thinking more B7. It's a bad place, so let's make it a worse place.
Put it in B7.
Okay. And then when we get something to deal with B7,
Yeah.
each player adds strife to a town. We just have -1 health to a minimum of 1.
Doesn't really do much. It would be nice if we had this a turn ago for Slave Rebellion, I guess, but I don't know. We don't really have any Dahan on the board. One blight left.
Which is going to kill us first? The blight or the towns?
I suppose there's a chance that this explorer could have killed us. Because what? Wetlands or jungle? Yeah, if it was jungle, we would have had to place blight. We had a 1 in 3 chance of instantly losing. To be fair, that could have been prevented by not placing blight, or placing, yeah, blight on that event card. So that was on me. The good news is they're only building 11 towns. I don't know what Earth cards are. I have no idea what an Earth card is.
God, we're 4 cards away from tower level 3.
Okay, that's nice. I solved B7.
Wait. Um, well, that's a cleansing flood.
Yep. Time to be 3. Oh, why did I? Yeah, I'm dumb. Why am I thinking that mountains is ravaging? It's not. It's not. This is why I'm not on my A game today. Okay. Oh, good. We lose. Wait, do we? On each board, add blight to land with at least 2 blight.
Yes, and we have them on each
And
board.
it's on both. Yeah. Okay. Yay!
Okay.
We just can't win. It's impossible.
Well, not against France 4, apparently.
I haven't been checking the points at all. We got
I haven't either.
19 points for this one, 16 for difficulty, 6 for the invader cards not in the deck, 4 for the 9 surviving Dahan, -7 for the 15 blight. So yeah. That stinks.
Speed game. Just so we win something today.
Oh, you want to do an easy one?
Yeah.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Can you give me the room code?
Okay. Mountain Animal Moon.
Sorry, I hit menu instead of new game. Alright. I'm vetoing green. Just do like, yeah, let's do the previous game, but flip spirits and difficulty 0, and we'll just like, or blitz, okay. Blitz is fine. Just like play quickly. No France, no adversary. No overthinking. Just beat them. Beat them dead. We do have 20 minutes before we have to end the stream, which is why I'm saying we have to play fast.
Yep.
what if I were to not play
Yeah.
What if I were to try to play 4 cards next turn? I don't think that works, though.
No, I don't think it would. Give you 4. No, you wouldn't have enough energy.
I'll play this one. Weird, I now have enough energy.
Um,
I have my sacred sites.
go back. Do you want Tidal Boon or Gift of Power?
Gift of power, I think. You're gonna get lightning spoon. Well,
Yeah.
bam. Actually, let me go back.
Yeah.
I want to, I don't want to have the cascade in B4.
Okay. Are you back far enough?
Requesting undo file, ... It's not working. It's requesting, but it's not getting anything. No! I'm stuck. I can't even hit the button. Like, I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, hold on. I got a plan. Are you ready for this very exciting plan? I'm gonna
Okay.
Alt F4. Wait, is it? Oh, because hold on. Alt F4. There we go. I know why that didn't work. Okay. So now the program, quote unquote, unexpectedly exited. Which means that when I start it back up, we'll be like, hey, do you want to rejoin the multiplayer game? Right? Yeah? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Rejoin. Received all data. Cool. I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck. Hmm. I hear the
Are you
button.
seeing me?
No, look at the stream. I heard the
Give me a
sound
second.
for hitting the resync, but I have no interface now. I broke the game.
You received all data apparently from a resync.
I received all data. Whoop-de-doo! Yeah. I'm gonna hit Alt F4 again. I don't know that this will get me back into the game this time, but I'm gonna try it.
Before you do that,
Too late.
okay. You know, I think it's actually going to be my computer and not yours. Because now that you're out, it's still saying you're in the game, and I can't undo on my own.
Well, I have the same issue here, where it's just not making
Yeah.
any progress.
I think it. I think France has hacked John's work.
No, not again. Well,
Yeah, call it at that.
sorry for the technical issues, everyone. But I guess this is our 4th loss. You're not even doing
We'll
that
call
bad,
this
but
one a draw.
it was a draw. All right. All right. We've won 0.5 games today. Yay. Yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. And I don't want to start a new one at this point. We only have like 13
No.
minutes before my soft limit, so we'll just have to end it here. Thank you for watching,
Okay.
everyone. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Sorry for the bad plays today, but
That really was bad.
we lost, and it happens. We do sometimes lose. Check out the other streams they have on this channel. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. is Dolphins Dive with yours truly. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. And then Saturdays at 1 p.m., some expert players will win Spirit Island.
Without fail.
Without fail. Yep. Check out Handelabra products. They include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, Spirit Island, and Sentinels of Earth Prime. They are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. And One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. But that is it for tonight. Anticlimactically, but maybe next week we'll get a victory. Or maybe not. Maybe we're just on a losing streak. Who knows? All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.